Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel for another LEGO build. A couple weeks ago we started the Pacific Rim inspired project, and now we have our Kaiju. I figured the giant scorpion, aka the deep sea striker from LEGO Atlantis back in, prepare yourself people, 2010, 15 years old now for the Atlantis theme. Still one of my absolute favorites. It is also my most complete series. I think I only need maybe 2 or 3 sets more and I will have the complete collection, which would be pretty cool. It is very hard to collect an entire theme of LEGO anymore, and Atlantis is at least a relatively obtainable one. And this bad boy, again, back in 2010, retailed for 30 bucks. You can still get it for $30. This one is complete. I think I spent about 30 bucks on it at most. Actually, no, a little bit cheaper because it didn't have the box, which, who cares? It is set number 8076, and again is the Deep Sea Striker if you guys are interested. This should pair pretty well with the Kaiju that with the Jaeger that we built last time, which is Kai's mountain climbing mech, or whatever that thing was called, which looks just like the Crimson Typhoon from Pacific Rim. This is going to be part 2 for the series. I do want to add more to it eventually. But at least want to get like the Kaiju and the Jaeger kind of set up and ready to go. Then I would like to do, when I detail the ocean in the next few weeks, I would think that's going to be kind of my springtime in the like early spring into mid-spring project. I don't know yet, but it is definitely coming. I want to detail the ocean. I want to tile it all off, get it nice, reflective, shiny surface. I want to add some waves, maybe some dolphins or something like that. And then we can add maybe some like waves crashing up against these guys, something like that. I would love a helicopter and stuff flying in eventually. However, that is a little bit tougher to do. So we'll see, but I am really excited to build not only another LEGO Atlantis set, but add another piece to the Pacific Rim little project too. So I know these guys are not obviously one for one, but of course, you know, we do imagination here as well. So I am really excited. I think it would be cool to maybe add lights to the Kaiju, or the Jaeger eventually. I'm not sure. There's not a good lighting like spot for them with LEGO mechs, so we'll see. But you know, in the theme of finally redoing some of the LEGO City, getting everything cleaned up, I figured this would be a good time to add the Kaiju. So I'm very, very excited to add this big bad boy. And essentially, again, it is a giant scorpion. So you know, you got the tail, you got the claws, you got some fangs. I think it's going to be really cool looking up against the Jaeger, and it's not too big. You know, my ocean is only one base plate across, so I don't want it to take up like the entire width. I could even like position this up against the wall, I think, like it's jumping, so we'll see. I'm going to play around with it a little bit, but I definitely think it's going to be pretty cool. If you guys are interested in picking one of these up, again, they're pretty much the exact same price as retail, so definitely a really cool set and a little piece of LEGO history as well. And again, you know, I like adding different themes to the LEGO City. This will be the first Atlantis themed project so far. I want to add, it would be really cool to have like a diving program. I think that would be really cool one day, but you know, we'll see. That's a little bit tougher to do just because Atlantis didn't really have any buildings, so I would really have to customize something. But hey, pipe dream, right? That would definitely look really cool on the boardwalk. But yeah, let's get started on this awesome little 15-year-old set. And if you don't feel old when I say that, what a time to be alive. Alright everybody, so here is the final build. I'm very confused about one thing, so just real quick, we'll go over the one minifigure. It is awesome. I love the Atlantean look. Now, they switched it from green to yellow, in my opinion. That was a downgrade in many ways, but that was later on in the theme. Comes with a little Atlantean key. This one has a manta ray. Awesome. I love these minifigures. Easily one of my favorite lineups ever. Now, as for the big boy, great build, very unique. I don't know how, but the seller gave me 2 of the lefties, and I don't know how. I'm so confused. I don't know if he had more than one set and maybe just pieced them out incorrectly, but that is an odd one. So he is a bit deformed in the claw section, but as for the play feature, you can whip the little guys with their tail, which is pretty cool. You can also bend this back and forth depending on how you want the angle to strike and stuff like that. So very, very neat. The claws, of course, open up and you can articulate them in quite a few different ways. The legs are stationary, but you can at least angle the bottoms and stuff like that depending on where you want them to go. But overall, it is a really solid build, and back from my favorite days of Lego. I say it all the time, like that early 2000s into like 2010 to 2012 is just the best years. I miss those Lego themes when they were actually, I used to complain that a $100 Lego set was expensive. And now here we are, and we're waiting for a $1,000 Death Star. Things really escalate here. But this build is fantastic. I did have this set when I was a kid. However, this is like my favorite play set growing up. So this thing got beat to death just many, many times. This is the third one I could actually think that I own. 3 of these bad boys, just because I had one in my Atlantean display at our last apartment that was sadly completely shattered, and many of the pieces were broken, and just, unfortunate on that one, but, it happens. We'll rebuild. That is well over a year ago at this point, but this set is definitely awesome. It is one of my absolute favorites. Now let's put him against the Jaeger. So obviously there is going to be a height difference. However, the tail is almost the exact same height as the actual mech or Jaeger, whatever you really want to call it. So it does work out pretty well. I like it. Now, obviously, I can't lean it up against the mech just because it will tip it over. So that is going to have to be kind of what I build next, is like a little platform, I think, for the Jaeger to actually be able to balance on. If you've never seen Pacific Rim and you're watching this, Jaeger is the term for mech, or like the giant robotic suits that they use in that movie. Also, watch it because they're absolutely amazing. I would love to have the helicopter like flying in, dropping off another mech behind it. But I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. It is already very difficult to get to this back corner, hence the reason my lighthouse is under attack by trees from the Harry Potter land. It's just an absolute pain to get back there, and hence the reason I put a finished piece there. I didn't expect was Aragog to destroy all of it, but oh well. It is what it is. But yeah, I think it looks awesome. I'm really excited for it. Obviously, again, we do have to customize some of the ocean so I can actually like raise it up and build more of an action sequence out of it. This will just be the little piece that the the robot knocked off. Maybe we'll even have some military down here. I've been watching Headliners right now, and I love the little military guys walking out with their RPGs to go not successfully fight aliens. Maybe I'll include some military in the city. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you all so much. I'll have a link to the part 1 in the description below as well. Definitely check out the Atlantis sets. Some of them really affordable on eBay still, and they're fantastic. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you found it fun or helpful, and follow me on Instagram if you guys are interested in checking out more of the community and everything else, maybe even meeting some other fellow creators. It's definitely a good time to talk to all of you guys on there. And last but not least, if you're interested in these beautiful lighting kits, head to my affiliate link in the description below if you guys want to get started on Bricks Max or Lighttailing. I'm an affiliate with that brand, and it does help support the channel and gets you guys started on hopefully some good sale prices. But I'll see you guys next time. Happy building, everybody.